So in the previous video, we built your foundation, ball placement, body alignment, and your natural swing timing DNA. Now we arrive at the final piece of the puzzle, tempo and release timing. Most bowlers struggle to describe what a good release feels like. They just say, I can feel it, but cannot put it into words. In this video, you will finally understand release in a way that is clear, practical, and repeatable. Once you recognize the connection between your tempo and your release, the feeling of letting the ball go will never be a mystery again. Up to this point, we've built 3 solid foundations. A setup that feels secure and comfortable so you hold the ball with confidence. An understanding of the basic mechanics of a two-handed swing. And most importantly, discovering your own swing timing DNA, respecting it, centering on it, and optimizing it. Now we move to the next piece, defining your tempo. Think of it this way. Whenever you move and roll a heavy object across the floor, your body naturally chooses a certain rhythm. That rhythm reveals your original tempo. In bowling, the principle is the same. Tempo is the universal law that links your steps to your swing, and this is where the story continues. Let's see how your body influences that tempo. Tempo is not identical for everyone. It depends on your body's tendon elasticity, muscle mass, flexibility, and overall build. For example, you often see smaller bowlers moving more fluidly than taller or muscular ones. In short, your body architecture shapes your tempo style. The goal is to discover it, not to copy someone else. Another way to understand this concept is when you bowl with your natural tempo, you will not feel like you are forcing the ball out. Ask yourself, how many shots in a game can you truly force before your body tightens and your motion breaks down? Instead, keeping your natural tempo allows you to repeat shots without tension, leading to consistent, repeatable execution. And remember, it starts with accepting your body and how it naturally moves. Your body is a tempo. Honor it first, then your natural tempo will reveal itself. Now, even though your body types differ, the structure of tempo follows a universal pattern. Let's break it down with a 5-step approach. Step 1, slow. This is where you let the body settle. Start soft, no rush. Just set the motion in balance. Step 2, slow. Keep the same calm rhythm. These first 2 steps are your foundation. Keep it relaxed and steady until you are ready to drop the ball into the swing. These first 2 steps does not affect your ball speed at all. So don't worry if you are quite slow at this stage. Step 3, faster. Now, when the ball has already into the swing, your body begins to build momentum. This is the transition point where tempo starts to rise. Step 4, fastest. Your movement becomes more dynamic. The swing and the body sink closer together, preparing for the final release. Often, you will see this as the hope step of most two-handers. And step 5, decelerated, then stopped. Just before your foot begins to slide, your whole body's velocity is at its peak. The sliding movement is the deceleration phase of the body. When the sliding foot fully stops, at that exact instant, you release the ball to the lane with a decisive force. Remember that when your sliding foot stops, your upper body can still move forward slightly in an elastic way. So the big picture is start slow during the first 2 steps, then gradually accelerate it during the 3rd and 4th step, and finally decelerate during the 5th step. The average speed of these steps will depend on your body's own makeup. Always remember, don't rush early. Let the first 2 steps breathe, then build up your tempo step by step. From tempo to release, your body moves through the contraction of muscles, transferring force to bones and joints via tendons. This is the basic chain of motion in all physical activity. A body with larger, bulkier muscles will generally transmit force more slowly than a body with a leaner muscle mass. That's why a muscular bowler often moves with a slower tempo or smaller intensity compared to a leaner, more flexible bowler. Yet, both follow the same universal tempo pattern as stated. So, observe yourself to identify your body type. Don't force your body to imitate tempo intensity of a completely different physique. If you do, your repeatability will suffer. Once you identify your natural tempo intensity, your release timing will align with it naturally and you can repeat it with less effort. And here comes an important connection. If your tempo intensity is high, your release moment will need to be shorter and quicker compared to someone with a lower tempo intensity. Two bowlers can follow the same tempo universal model, but the one who moves faster to the foul line or with higher tempo intensity must also release faster and vice versa. When you approach the foul line with a fast tempo, you also bring the ball to the foul line in a faster manner. If you don't release it in time, your body will get jammed and disrupt the release. Conversely, when you move with a slower tempo, the body arrives later. If you try to force a quick release, you will end up pulling the ball forward and again break the natural timing of your release. So, release timing scales with tempo intensity.